Welcome to the Autodesk Smoke for Mac OS X trial version installation tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to download and install the latest trial version of Autodesk Smoke for Mac OS X. Before you begin, read the latest release notes for important information you should be aware of while using this version of Autodesk Smoke for Mac OS X. You can download the latest release notes by going to www.autodesk.com/smoke-documentation. The first step in installing Smoke for Mac OS X is to configure your Mac workstation and create your RAID media storage. Open the Autodesk Smoke for Mac OS X installation and licensing guide and perform the procedures in the Preparing Your Workstation chapter to set up your operating system and media storage. Once your workstation is prepared, you are ready to download and install Smoke. Go to the Smoke for Mac OS product trial webpage at www.autodesk.com/smoke-trial. Fill in the product trial form and click Submit. Click Download Now to download your product trial installation package. When the Smoke package has finished downloading, open the DMG disk image file. The disk image contains the Smoke installation package, a Tools folder, a standalone installers folder that we're not going to use for a trial version, and a README first document. It is strongly advised to read this document before you begin your installation. It contains some important notes about installing Smoke, such as making sure you remove any versions older than 2011 Service Pack 4, not using the Activate button to move from a trial version to a commercial version, and not using your system drive as a media storage partition. The Tools folder contains the System Checker utility that you can run to make sure your system meets all the hardware and operating system requirements for this version of Autodesk Smoke. Double-click the Install Smoke 2011 SP4 file to start the installer. Click Continue here. Continue in this window as well. The important licensing information screen appears. Read this information carefully. It repeats some of the information in the README first file. Then click Continue. The product information screen appears. Select I want to try this product for 30 days, then click Continue. The media storage screen appears. This screen enables you to define an internal or external storage volume for your media. Click Select to browse to your storage volume. A file browser appears. Browse to the volume you want to use for media storage. The installer automatically creates a subfolder called Managed Folder 7 under the folder you select, so that all Smoke media files are kept in one place. Autodesk recommends not using your Mac OS system disk for media storage, as this may fill up the drive and impair system performance. Once you've selected the folder, just enter a name for your media storage in the media storage name field. This name will be used by Smoke to refer to your media storage folder, and it will appear in the storage selection menu in the application. Once we've defined all this, click Continue, and then click Install to begin the installation process. You will need to authenticate as a user with administrative privileges, and the installation begins. This process will take about 5 to 7 minutes to complete. When the installation completes, click Close to exit the installer. Smoke is now installed. You are ready to run Smoke for the first time. Open a Finder window, go to the Applications Autodesk Smoke 2011 SP4 folder, and click the Smoke 2011 SP4 icon to start the application. The license activation window opens, informing you of the number of trial days you have left. The trial period is 30 days from the moment you install the application. Note that if you buy the application after evaluating the trial version, you cannot use the Activate button on this screen to convert your software from a trial version to a full version. In that case, you will need to reinstall the software without uninstalling the trial. Watch the video tutorial on installing a commercial version for detailed instructions, or check the Smoke installation and licensing guide. In our case, we want to try Smoke, so we will click the Try button. The application starts. The software license agreement appears. Read the information carefully and click I accept if you accept the agreement. The Smoke welcome screen appears. This screen contains important tutorials on using Smoke, as well as links to the application documentation and to the list of new features. By default, this screen appears every time you start Smoke, so if you don't want to see it next time you start Smoke, just uncheck this box here and click Close. A project management menu appears. You'll notice that the name you chose for your media storage appears here in the volumes field. In order to use Smoke, you'll need to create a project and a user. In this case, the project and the user are already created. If you want to know how to create a project and a user, you can check out the Smoke help or the Smoke user guide. Once the project and user are created, click Start to start the application. This will take about a minute for Smoke to initialize. Once you get the message that startup is complete, click anywhere on the screen to start the application. You can now begin using Smoke. For information on configuring and using your application, see the Smoke for Mac OS X installation and licensing guide, as well as the Smoke product help or the Smoke tutorials available at www.autodesk.com/smoke-tutorials. Thank you for watching this tutorial.